I promise I really tried to keep you away from my mind. And I tell you this ain't no lie, but I've done my best to find someone new to give all my time. But all I wanna do is rewind. Oh, I guess that I cannot hide the emotions left inside. I need to stop reminiscing. I still wanna make you feel alright when I'm not. I've been like this from the beginning. I just wanna make you feel alright when I'm not. I need to stop reminiscing. I just wanna make you feel alright when I'm not.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome to today's video. It's going to be a full week of eating. I know you guys love these, and I'm honestly in need of one. These usually help hold me very accountable in terms of like getting back on track. I feel like that's what I say on most of these videos, because this is what helps me. If you're forced to record everything you eat and track everything you eat, you're most likely gonna skip out on some of the cravings you have at night. And as a lot of you know, if you watched my last video, I'm also so hot. It's 66 and I'm pretty sure the high is like high 70s today, and it's mid-October. We moved into our home. We had our cabinets done last week, so our kitchen was out of commission, and basically we ate out for every single meal, and I feel bloated. It's about to be my time of the month, so extra bloated, and yeah, I'm just ready to get back to it. Eating at home, we meal prepped, or actually Chris meal prepped our white chicken chili recipe that's in my like favorites recipe ebook. That's still on sale on my website. I had people ask if it was like the only time you could get it was during my guide launch. It's always on my website. It's $5 and it just has like my favorite go-to recipes, which I'm sure you guys are going to see a lot of those this week. But yeah, so without further ado, first meal of the day, day one, my frozen mocha smoothie. I've been making these at home to save money, but I train my clients and just have like other running around to do on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And today we worked out at 7 a.m., so there's no need in me going home to just come back this way to train my client. So, got my smoothie. We're gonna go head off train her. It's a perfect fall morning. Meal 3 of the day is a Dave's Killer Bread Boomin' Berry Bagel. You guys know I love these. And my all-time favorite Bomar nut butter, the cornbread cashew butter. This is only seasonal, unfortunately. I tried this last year for the first time when it launched and fell in love with it. This is by far my favorite one. This one and cinnamon crunch cereal just go with everything in my opinion. The cornbread tastes a little bit more like honey. That on the blueberry is great. So this is my next meal of the day. It's a little after 4. I know, well, we have an idea what we're having for dinner, but we're still a while away from it. So, trying this granola that I got at the pumpkin patch when we went apple picking and pumpkin picking and all of that, just apple cinnamon granola. I only used half a serving because I wanted to make sure I like it before I like used a bunch, and I can only fit so much in this little cup. So, Dana Light and Fit Greek yogurt. These are always the ones I get. I love them. The vanilla and the strawberry cheesecake are my personal favorites. And then, yeah, having it with this granola that I'm dropping everywhere. Making dinner. This is actually also from Lynn's Fruit Farm. We got this pasta, the tomato basil, and then we also got like a garlic parsley, maybe? Yeah, garlic parsley. And then we got Ohio State pasta. How fun. But we're gonna use those egg noodles and this, which we got at a little farmer's market. Oh, I was gonna do the tomato cream. I guess we'll do the primavera. Is this gonna be good on here?
I have no idea. I mean, it should.
We'll do the, I feel like this will be, we're gonna use this one. And then we just have onion, garlic, and ground beef, lean ground beef, and then those tomato basil. Egg noodles. Salad for a side that we're just gonna split. It's just one of the chopped kits that I eat basically every day. And then this is what dinner looks like. I'm very excited. It smelled pretty good. Okay, dinner was really good. You guys know I have to end with something sweet, and these have been my new addiction. I talked about these in my last vlog. I just calculated the rest, like I added up the macros from dinner. I didn't weigh everything out, but once again, I'm not trying to be like super strict and hit macros perfectly, and I'm just trying to get back to a routine. And with being on a new program, working out with Jake, I wanna make sure I'm eating enough consistently, not going over, not eating under. I just wanna be like around my target goal. And for me, that's about 2,300 calories. So I'm ending my night with, I don't know why, normally these are broken up. You can kind of see through the back.
They're ending already?
They're normally broken up in 3 different pieces. These are just like one long bar. So I'm gonna have a little bit, like a third of the bar. And then I'm going to have my reduced calorie hot chocolate with my light Cool Whip. Here, I'll show you guys these. Because once again, the first time I had these, they were like these cute little small pieces, and now they're just like these longer bars. So one of these is 150 calories, 15 fat, 14 carb, 4 protein. I don't need all that, so I literally just open these and take a bite out. So this is probably gonna be my little portion. Then I'll have hot chocolate, and if I get hungry later, I'll have something else because I do still have some macros left. But so far, I'm feeling good. Like I told you guys earlier, I'm pretty bloated because I'm about to start my cycle. And yeah, I'm sure we're gonna go watch The Office or something.
There's something about your face, can't stop looking your way. What do you do to me? You make it hard to breathe. Ooh. I'm tired of the people that talk about nothing, and I'm not wasting this moment. Even though I know that letting you go would be crazy. Thinking, no, I want you for myself. I don't need anybody else when I leave this place. Meet me in the dark where we can both hide. No one's gonna steal our time again. We don't have to say much, let our lips touch. I will stay with you until the end. Meet me in the dark.
next day, I had breakfast with my dad after I worked out. That was my first meal of the day. It was my scramblers omelet.
So you weren't eating out this week?
Yeah, but it rained last night. Did you hear the rain?
Yeah, I was up for it.
Oh gosh, it was loud last night. Anytime it rains, that usually puts my dad out of work for a couple hours because it's wet. So he was gonna start off slow this morning, which I figured. So I was like, do I need breakfast? It had been over a month since we had been to Scramblers.
Where's this going?
Set it down. Well, that's gonna go on the dining room table. So, I'm not committing to Vlogmas quite yet. However, it would be a very cute year to at least record all of the decorating because we have a whole new theme. Very exciting. So I went to Hobby Lobby and got Christmas stuff, and we're also hosting our family Christmas Eve party, so it's gotta look good. And you guys know how I feel about Christmas. Obviously this is not going up yet, but it will in November. This I think is gonna go on our dining room table, or it could go right here, honestly. Is my coffee cake smoothie. This is basically like my version of the frozen mocha smoothie at home. So this is what I've been having every single day, except for, once again, like if I train really close to the time I have to train my other clients, I'll just get a smoothie there because I don't have time to come home. But this is it. This recipe and a similar one with a pumpkin spice. It's like a pumpkin version of this. Those are both in my recipe ebook, but I honestly think I like this one better than the frozen mocha because I love cinnamon so much, but they're both so good. Anything with coffee, like, sign me up. Alright, we made it to my next meal, which is going to be, I was gonna say turkey chili. This is not turkey chili, this is white chicken chili. I haven't been weighing this out. I will not weigh this out. Once again, I'm not trying to be super strict, just trying to get back to a routine. So I have a big old bowl of the white chicken chili, and I just got back from driving around trying to look for pretty trees to record or fly the drone for like transitions for this video, and wow. I love fall leaves. They're so pretty. It always makes me really sad whenever it rains or there's strong winds because I'm like, they're all gonna fall off. And because we've had such a dry fall so far, my dad was saying today too that they're gonna fall off really quickly. So I'm trying to document and get as many fun like transitions with pretty fall leaves while I can. But I'm gonna eat. I did start my cycle today, which I knew I was going to. I knew it was coming, but my cramps the first 2 days are usually pretty terrible, and it affects my hunger as well because my whole stomach is just like very uncomfortable. So yeah, we'll see if I eat all of my macros today. I'm just following my natural hunger cues. I'm not gonna force feed myself, but we'll just see, because right now I'm feeling very uncomfortable. It's 3:20 and this is my third meal of the day, which I feel like is a little later than normal. I just finished doing a live to taste test the new protein mint chocolate chip, and I totally forgot that I was doing a full week of eating and that I needed to like actually show you guys this. I was literally talking about the full week of eating on the live and almost didn't show you guys this. So I put 1 full scoop in here. I don't think I'm gonna finish this because I wanna try making protein ice cream with this later. If not tonight, I'll do it tomorrow to review for everyone what it's like in ice cream before it launches on Friday. But I'll track this as like maybe half of a serving, I'd say I probably drank. So this is, I guess, meal 4, whatever meal we're on.
Trying not to bend my feet, I'm tired of fighting, saying things we don't mean. You know I don't like it when you're packing your bag and turning your back, calling me a liar.
Dinner, we have flank steak and the same salad from yesterday, basically, except I'm eating an entire bag instead of splitting it. That's fine. And I did weigh out the steak because steak is obviously higher in fat than chicken, and this is a little over 4 ounces. Hot chocolate, we're gonna go hang out. Are you gonna play Demousy? You're ready for bed too.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I didn't do it. No more? No.
Good morning, Yager Bombs. Happy Wednesday. Here we go. We're going into our conditioning. So, a couple things that we've already done. We've already done cable press down. Primarily, Wednesdays are triceps, and we're finishing with some assault bike towards the last two supersets. But here we're going to be going 8 calories on the assault bike, and we're going to be going into parallel on the GHD. So you're gonna do a sit-up, but you're only gonna go to parallel. So you're only stopping. And Clyn, it's supposed to be a full extension, but we also wanna be careful of her low back. We don't wanna trigger anything like that. So she's gonna be going parallel to the ground, perfect. Touch the toes. Parallel, perfect, just like that. Now, again, conditioning, we're still using her triceps, not necessarily on that bad boy, but however, whenever she goes into a push, her tricep is going to be popping. So we're keeping blood pumping into her tricep over and over and over. Now we're doing 4 sets, 8 here, 8 here, 10, 10, 12, 12, 14, 14. There's no rest in between. And again, what we want to look for is every time she actually pushes on this handle for your assault bike, her tricep engages. So that last extension right here, as she pushes, the tricep is kicking in. So yes, it's conditioning, but again, we're still using the explosive dynamic to the same muscle that we've been working all day. So triceps being the case, she's going over and over and over, and it's super hard on the lungs. It's very taxing. So once she gets done with that bad boy, she's coming over here. Now, the bad part about it is every time she goes, and again, to a full extension, or in this case, she goes parallel, her core tightens up, her core stabilizes. That being the case, it's a little bit harder for her to breathe. So yes, we are working the core. Yes, we are hitting abs. However, that's also restricting how fast she's able to recover. So as trainers, we talk about active recovery and all that good stuff. This is part of it. We're going to be having a core exercise that's essentially going to limit how fast she can recover. But that's all part of the conditioning aspect. It's how you get better. And she's doing great. She's handling it like a rock star. We had a skiing superset. I thought she rocked it. I thought she was going to struggle maybe a little bit more than she did, but I don't know. I just saw her. She rocked it. She did very, very well. Conditioning is it's kind of Clyn's thing, right? Right, Clyn? Well, the improvement has been there. That's what we like to see. As we really like to see. Clyn was saying how she was a little disappointed last week. I was not disappointed. That's just me in particular. But again, there's also been a huge jump in improvement just from last week to this week. Very rewarding. Very rewarding. It's nice to see that improvement. No doubt. No doubt. Well, hey, she's going to finish up. Yager Bombs, out.
About you, babe. Wishing I was close to your body.
I feel like I should point out that this is my third time recording this because the first time I left the radio on, which would have been a copyright claim. Second time, it was going great, and then my camera just turned off because I never hit record. So here we are. Third time's a charm. It's the next morning, day 3 of the full week of eating. I was just explaining how I'm staying so on top of this video and it feels so good. I have already edited basically all of day 1 and 2. So hopefully I won't feel as overwhelmed by the end of this, because normally I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so much footage to edit, and then it's just like, oof, I don't know where to start. It's very overwhelming. Hopefully that won't happen this time because I'm just staying so on top of it. But I just finished up the chest and tricep workout. It was a higher intensity workout like you guys saw. I didn't record the whole thing just because this video can't have 5 to 6 full workouts. It would be the longest video. But we usually have 2 higher intensity workouts a week. Today was one of them. And yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I have to go train my client, so I'm gonna go head off and do that. I just made my clear skin cocktail. I also just had to run upstairs to get this camera because that one, something's going on with the memory card. I think it's full. But I just made my clear skin cocktail and coffee. I finally, or not me, Chris finally found the creamer that I love. And before anyone says it's horrible for you, whatever, this is what I like. This is like my little treat to myself, so leave it alone, okay? Cool, so I have coffee and my clear skin cocktail, but I wanted to show you guys what all that made. This was 1 pound of ground turkey, so there's a good bit of protein in there. So yeah, I'm probably gonna put like these 2 in the fridge and this in the freezer because we still have a little bit of white chicken chili and a little bit of that ground turkey or ground beef that we had with the pasta. So I love cooking things like this where I can have a bunch of leftovers ready to go for meals in the days to come. And this was really good. So I think I'll probably use this in a little recipe ebook coming soon. Next meal of the day, I have my Caesar salad. That is not so much a Caesar salad anymore. I basically just used the chop kit, the lettuce, and the croutons. I added the leftover flank steak from last night, and then I'm trying this honey barbecue ranch Bolthouse, I almost said creamer, dressing. And I've never had this one before, but it smells delicious. I almost used the cilantro avocado. I have had that one before. It's definitely more like bland tasting, but this is my next meal. Look at this disaster. A lot of people were asking if I would make protein ice cream with this and review it because that's basically why I was excited for that flavor. So I made ice cream all by itself. I reviewed it on my story. I had like 2 bites of it, and then it was good all by itself, but it has a pretty faint flavor when it's mixed with that much milk and ice. So I mixed it with the mocha java powder that I use in my that's in my frozen mocha smoothie, and the one that I make at home, my coffee cake smoothie, that is bomb. And Chris and I both agreed it's delicious. So I attempted to take like a pretty picture. It's obviously melting now, but I put a little Cool Whip on there, some mini chocolate chips, That's really good. So this is gonna be like my go-to ice cream from now on. I don't know how to track this either. I guess I'll say I had like maybe an eighth, a sixth of a scoop of protein in milk. I don't know.
What?
You know, so many people say, how do you have the discipline to stay on?
I never said I had discipline.
No. They say to me.
Oh, that's what you do, yeah.
Like, wow, it's really impressive that you can stick to your, not like I'm dieting, but stick to my eating habits when you eat this all the time.
Well,
Yeah, you can't say this isn't all the time because it definitely is very frequent.
3? No more than 3.
Yeah, huh? You eat chips like every single night now. And sour strips.
Alright. You don't need to put me on blast.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm having hot chocolate. Yeah, I wish I could eat like that. No, I'm kidding. I'm not even gonna say that because I would feel like poop. No, I don't. It hurts my stomach. I am having a hot chocolate with the Cool Whip, and I'm definitely gonna eat something else. I just don't know what yet. Next meal, packet of the lower sugar maple brown sugar oatmeal and pecan pie. I normally do the pumpkin pie in there, but pecan pie is honestly, well, I prefer it over the pumpkin pie. The pumpkin's really good in oats, but I was in the mood for this one. So, probably last meal of the day. I'm still very bloated from being on my period. The first 2 days are always the worst for me, and it definitely affects my hunger. So, I'm not gonna force feed myself. I assume this will fill me up, but if I have another meal, I'll show you guys.
We're talking to each other. I know we feel the same about the situation, like we're stuck inside a game. Time to get out of this circle. Yeah, we both carry a scar. Let's rewrite the part we're playing. Time to cherish who we are. The only thing I ever wanted starts with us taking the chance. Not like anything we've done before. Yeah. Now it's time for something better, and time for us to follow our dreams. No, we can't.
What's up, Yager bombs? This is Jake coming at you. We got Clint here on a nice back day. So what we're doing is we're doing rack pulls. Looks like a half RDL. What we're doing is rack pull. You typically have your pins on your squat rack and you're going halfway down or just below the knee or around the knee, depending on your strengths and weaknesses. But you're hitting a rack pull. Back stays straight, hinging back, hips go back. If you look at that movement, her hips are coming back and then they're straightening out to a full extension. What we're doing is we're supersetting that with reverse hyperextensions. However, we're gonna be going to a little bit more of a squeeze and focusing in on the lats. So our first couple sets, she's been going down and up, and we normally have a weight up top to kind of really put stress on the low back. Here, she just has a 10-pounder, so it's gonna be a little bit lighter. She's going down in that same motion. However, she's gonna be contracting on only one side of the back. So taking it down, bringing it up, you can see the squeeze. Now another thing that we really focus on is the very top. She's not just staying straight, she's actually going into a curve. So she's actually trying to contract, just like you would crunch forward. When we're here, she's trying to crunch backwards. So she's again trying to create a C curve and really getting the erectors, which come down the spine, to actually fire. Now, one thing that we're working on through this program is we're trying to get her deadlift better and her front squat up. So a weakness that we kind of knew going in was the low back. So in order to strengthen low back, we got to do exercises that strengthen low back. So we're doing back to back. Now, if you look at these movements, she's gonna go back into the rack pull, again, without the pins. So it's just gonna look like a deadlift, or the top half of a deadlift, but the motion stays the same. So if you look at the hips to the trunk, it's gonna be hinging and then coming back up. Hinge, come back up, hinge, come back up. So as she goes down, again, back stays straight, hinging at the hips, coming up. Full extension, there it is. And now the entire time as she's doing this, again, the erectors right here, again, running up and down the spine, they fire big time. but she's also engaging her lats, her rhomboids, even her traps for a rock pull. So everything is keeping that bar coming up and down, but you have to understand that as a coach, what we look for is a neutral spine. A neutral spine is a range, it's not stiff. Typically neutral is a range, but when she comes back here, it's gonna be the exact same thing. Now, there, her top half was moving. Here, again, if you look at the hips, when she goes down, the top half is moving. So there's the hinge. When we're here, we hinge. And it's gonna be the exact same way to actually strengthen the back and target the low back. But if you have low back weakness and that's hindering your deadlift, we gotta catch her low back up with her hamstrings. Her hamstrings can handle a lot. She's got strong hamstrings. She's got strong quads. But for your deadlift and your front squat, it's a lot of low back. And we've noticed that that's just one thing that she can improve on. So, like I said, in order to actually get stronger, you gotta do exercises. It's gonna be very uncomfortable. Probably not necessarily easy, but they're necessary to get better.
Don't be afraid, we'll be okay. And I know it's the right thing to do, let's break away. All colors will fade, let's go our own way. Now's the time to decide what to do, and I'll stand by you. By you, I'll stand by you.
Yager bombs, here's our burnout. All right, Clinton, what are we doing?
All right, a chin up.
Yep.
And then I'm splitting the bar in half.
That's right.
Like the whole.
You wanna feel like,
The same concept as what we were doing on the hyperextension, like pulling everything back.
Yep.
To engage the lats.
all right, so do that again. Act like you're pulling the bar apart. So you come up, and from there, see how that last little bit of effort, her chin isn't at the bar. She's actually bringing her wrist closer to her armpits, and she's really pulling everything back. She's gonna hold this till she can't hold it anymore. You can see all that definition. That's excellent. She's gonna go down for a 5 count. So she's counting by a Mississippi. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, all the way to the end. Full extension. Awesome. Look at that.
It's always mixed emotions. The first step is always hard when you walk out of the doorway, but that's just the place to start. The only thing I ever wanted starts with us taking the chance.
Okay, it's the next day, day 4. My first meal of the day is my coffee cake smoothie. This is my second time recording this because my camera turned off on me. Love that. My workout was good this morning. It was a shorter workout. I think I explained to you guys, I have like 2 higher intensity workouts a week, and then the other 3 are lower intensity, and they're normally shorter. So today was a little shorter. Got home drinking this. I'm gonna go upstairs, start working or continue working on this video so I don't have a ton to do at the end. I also have a sponsored post going up on my Instagram with Lulu, which is really cool. They're doing the whole IG checkout thing, so the items in the post will actually be like linked, so it will take people directly to those items. I'm like, they're testing it out with me, which is cool. So I have that and a bunch of other computer work. So I'll see you guys at my next meal. Meal slash snack of the day is the raisin the roof bread and cornbread because it's my favorite. Dinner again is the salad with flank steak. This salad was a little bit different and I just used the dressing that came with it because that honey barbecue I actually didn't like very much. It smelled really good, but it had kind of an odd aftertaste. So I just used the Caesar dressing, probably like another 4 ounces of flank steak, and then there's like little croutons that come in here. So this is dinner, and I will definitely be having something after, and I will show you guys. camera sucks and didn't save what I just recorded, but I was telling you guys, this is obviously my next meal, my last meal probably, but I couldn't decide what the heck I wanted, and it was like very odd. I'm normally, you know, creature of habit. I stick to the same few things. I'm having a protein shake, which is already kind of weird for me because I normally make smoothies or ice cream or pancakes, whatever. I don't usually have it alone, but vegan cinnamon cereal is my favorite vegan flavor. Honestly, one of my top flavors in general. I mix that with unsweetened almond milk because I need more protein. And then I was debating whether or not I wanted a cookie, a fat and weird cookie to help get more carbs in, and fat, or an apple with peanut butter. So I went with an apple with peanut butter. Obviously, I did the cookie butter. I usually have cookies on the weekends. So next meal today. We also got our console table today, and then we went to At Home after we got off work. This is not staying there, but ignore that. We went to At Home and tried to get some decorations for here and just some other like vases and a bunch of random decorations. We really haven't shopped for decor yet because we don't have all of our furniture yet, so we're trying to like one thing at a time, but I think this looks so cute.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out the
What a sad day. I've been saying I need to order another 5-pound tub of this because I use it literally every single day now. And now I'm out. So I'm gonna probably be using the pumpkin spice until I get another cinnamon roll. But that is the quickest I have gone through a 5-pound tub probably ever. Anyway, it's Friday. This is my first meal of the day. I didn't record my workout, but yeah, meal one. I'm about to head off and train my client and then have to come home and do a live workout. So 2 pieces of the raisin the roof bread and cornbread. Just finished up my live workout with my Fit and Functional 4.0 people. I'm gonna have the leftover taco soup and a serving of these chips, and then I have to shower and be productive. But look at that. This is delicious. It's basically just like a thin chili, kind of like I told you guys, but the seasoning is a little different, and it's good. It's the next day. I didn't record everything last night. Basically, after we got done having tacos and like our little date night, we went over to his parents and it was supposed to be game night. We haven't actually played any games the past like 5 times, but we had a bunch of snacks. So I will attempt to put like the ending calories on the screen right now. I honestly, no idea. I had a lot of Skinny Pop popcorn, the buttered version and normal.
A lot of M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms, you guys.
Her weakness. Yeah.
They're so good, and his parents get like the big container from Walmart.
From Sam's Club.
Sam's Club, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I had a bunch of those. Whatever, we'll see. So far today, I've only had 2 cups of coffee because I'm full from all the snacks I had last night. And we just pulled up to World Market. You can't really see, but I'm gonna try to find some other stuff for my office, and we have a whole little list of things we need today. We're just running around, but I'll show you guys my first meal whenever we have it. I assume we'll probably, I don't know, we'll get something, but let's go in. First meal of the day is my frozen mocha smoothie, or my, what's supposed to be my coffee cake smoothie, but because we're out of the Cinnamon roll, I used French toast. The difference between French toast and cinnamon roll is basically that this is like maple cinnamon and cinnamon roll is just like more cinnamon, obviously. So this does taste a little bit different. I still prefer the cinnamon roll, but still tastes really good. I was gonna show you guys real quick. The reason we had to come home was because we got this fiddle leaf plant for there, and I also got this one. I'm not sure if that's staying there, but I have to get a different planter for it because those are way too small and those are like outdoor planters. But I also am waiting on the chair to come in and I have to figure out what the heck I'm doing here, but it's coming together. We just got this rug as well. I have a feeling I'm gonna end up having to get rid of that or just take it down for now. Doesn't really go. That was more like boho chic. I'm trying to go more like boho farmhouse now. So yeah, we'll see, but it's coming together. 2, 3 if you count my coffee. I'm not. This is meal 2. BB Bop, small bowl, half purple rice, half of the noodles. These are like sweet potato noodles, corn, carrots, egg, chicken, and I put a little bit of the teriyaki on there. I have 2 Fat and Weird cookies that I have never tried before. I think I actually may have tried Double D, it's just been a long time. So I'm gonna try the cheesecake and chill. Cheesecake is like my favorite dessert, so pretty pumped about that. And then we're gonna do the Double D. So that's what they look like. I put them in the microwave for like 20 seconds. I normally do a little bit more. This one is like falling. I'm gonna make sure this is gonna make a mess. Look at that. I mean, oh. Okay, yeah, pumped about this. It's like a gingerbread cookie with cheesecake inside. So ooey and gooey. Basically, every weekend I have a cookie or 2. The Double D, oh, maybe I haven't had this. Have we tried this?
What?
The Double D?
I have no idea. I don't remember.
Honestly, it looks pretty simple. Oh, there we go. There's more on the outside you can kind of see. Oh, this one's phenomenal. It's a Reese cup on the inside. I'm basically just gonna have 1 full cookie, but half of each. Actually, then I like the Double D better. Peanut butter and chocolate, you just can't beat it. Showered, but it is the last day of the full week of eating. My first meal of the day is going to be my smoothie. I forget what I called this in the recipe ebook, like pumpkin spice mocha, frozen pumpkin spice, something like that. Basically it's the same as my other smoothie, just with the pumpkin spice protein. I did use the French toast yesterday, like I showed you guys. Definitely wasn't my, like, it still works. I just prefer the more like cinnamon flavor and the pumpkin. So cinnamon roll and pumpkin are still my top 2 for this smoothie that I personally like. But I also did want to mention last night, once again, I didn't really, obviously I didn't at all weigh things out for tracking purposes. But I had some veggie straws, some Skinny Pop, and we also had these little like hard candies or like lemon drops. I probably had 2 servings of those, which is like 6 pieces. So I'll estimate the calories again. You guys would have already saw that, but just know that Friday night and Saturday night were estimates. All the other days I've done a pretty good job of like tracking consistently, but Friday night and Saturday night were estimates. And because anytime you eat out, you're already estimating. It's not like you carry around a food scale, but I'm just trying to make sure I'm holding myself accountable, staying on track, and eating enough to get through my workouts, feel good, and just like have enough fuel in my body to grow. It cut me off, what's new? But basically between now and the end of the year, my main goal is to just eat enough to fuel my body, get through my workouts, and grow. And that's basically what I've been doing. I just wasn't tracking. I'm now doing it more responsibly and trying to stick to like eating at home, wholer foods. But then next year in like the spring, when everyone else is trying to like diet down too, I will probably try to go into a little bit more of a deficit. But right now my goal is to just eat at maintenance and crush my workouts. So have I gained a little bit of fat? Yes. Am I fine with it? Yes. Am I trying to lose it? No. This is just the stage of my like fitness journey I'm in right now, and you cannot be dieting 24/7. That's not good for you. That's not good for your metabolism. So eating at maintenance and enjoying my smoothie.
Thank you.
All right, BB Bop again because
Again?
we have been.
Oh, we didn't get it yesterday.
Yeah, we had it yesterday. We are painting, so we had everything basically primed, and then now we're going back painting all of that white. This is what it will look like with the black top. It looks so good, but we've been at it for like 5 hours now.
3 of us.
Yeah, so there was no making food, so BB Bop it is. It's the exact same thing I had yesterday. Okay, next slash probably last meal of the day. I am just not very hungry today. And I had some of those cookies. I normally just track it as like one cookie because I end up having like basically half of each. Those were the 2 new cookies launching in today's Fat and Weird restock. But I am having the leftover taco soup. I don't have any chips out here. I might get some out, but as of right now, I don't think I'm gonna have any. And I have my clear skin cocktail that I just made. The other thing I didn't show you guys, I did have, I don't know if you can see my coffee cups over there. I had some decaf coffee, hoping that would like trick me into waking up a little bit more because I still have so much work to do on my computer. But I'm gonna eat this. If I have another meal, I will show you guys, and if not, I'll see you for the outro. We did it. We've arrived to the end of the video. Another full week of eating in the books, or on YouTube, I guess. But I'm really happy with how the week went. I feel like I did a good job following my natural hunger cues, staying around the calorie goal I had in mind, and performing well during my workouts. The main goal for me this past week was to eat in more because we were literally eating out for every single meal before. And we've done it the past 2 days now because we've been painting all day. We have no time to cook. Today I did take a break to make our turkey chili, which is in my favorites recipe book. And so we had that for dinner, but we had Chipotle for lunch. So that's the problem with all the house projects. I'm working so much during the day, and we just, one, I forget to eat because we're working so much. And then it gets to the end of the day and it's like, okay, crap, we're gonna eat out again. So I was trying to get out of that habit, and I think I did a good job. So proud of myself for that, and kicked butt during my workouts. So overall, I'm feeling really good, and just gonna keep on keeping on with this kind of diet and lifestyle. This is just like my season of life right now and my fitness journey, like I was saying. So if you have any questions, comment down below. I know you guys like these videos, so hopefully you also enjoyed this one. Hopefully you saved it for some cardio because these are always longer. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I have a whole bunch of Lulu stuff ready to go for the next try on, and I'm waiting on a couple more jackets because it's like an outerwear try on. If you follow me on Instagram, thank you for helping pick the vest and jacket, and also Chris's, I almost said Christmas gifts, birthday gifts. He might do a little review over those, and I will definitely show you. But I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.